Manus AI has been breaking the internet lately, and you've probably seen all the videos of game-changing autonomous AI, revolutionary agent that works independently. The future of AI is here, and like some of you, I spent weeks waiting for that coveted invitation code, hoping to get access to what everyone was calling the next big thing in AI. Well, I finally got in. And instead of just showing you some fancy demos or repeating what others are saying, I decided to put Manus AI through a real-world, complex business challenge to make money. Now, let me show you exactly what happened. I tasked Manus with finding HVAC roofing and plumbing companies. See, I want them across different states with specific revenue requirements and lead generation spending. Now, this kind of deep research that would normally take days of manual work, and yes, Manus worked autonomously. No cost and approval needed like the ChatGPT or Claude models. I watched in real time, giving me access to Chamber of Commerce directories, business databases, and industry publications. The depth of research was actually impressive. It wasn't just scraping the surface level data, but it was actually diving into revenue figures, marketing, ad spends, and even finding specific decision maker contact information that I was looking for. But here's where the hype meets reality. That 35-minute search, well, it burned through almost 90% of my free credits. And as an early adopter, you get 1,000, it took 868. I only got 3 leads. That's right, only 3 companies to follow up. Now, while the data was detailed, I was expecting somewhere, between 20, maybe 100 potential matches. The biggest challenge, Manus kept hitting authentication walls on websites, the same ones that we all face with those "I'm not a robot" checks. While it's truly autonomous, this limitation significantly impacted its effectiveness. The silver lining, it did show me exactly where to look, so I can actually go back and do manual verification myself.
So here we are. This is the direct access to Manus. Now, if you were to try to go there yourself, you don't have an invitation code, just search old Google for Manus AI. It's going to look something like this. And you're going to click their buttons, whether try Manus or get started. And then you have to join the waitlist. So you join the waitlist, or like I did many weeks ago, I got the waitlist added. Now I've got the invitation code. So anyway, once you're in, it looks like this, and they will give you 1,000 credits in the early adopter stage. As I alluded to in the intro to this video, I've run one search result and it gobbled up almost 90% of my free credits. So if I was to do a follow-up search, and I was to, try to get more data, God forbid, it's a deep research kind of inquiry like I had on the first result, I'd be paying for this thing. And the prices, I want to go in here. And if we can look into account, let's go to upgrade. So prices right now, as of the moment of this recording, you get 3,900 credits per month. So I got 1,000 free. I consumed 868 or something like that for one search. For 40 bucks a month, I'm getting about 3,900. So 39, it's like 100 credits per dollar. So if you think about that, then my free account, I get like $10 worth of free credits, and that one search cost me almost $9. So if you want to do something that's similar to the OpenAI Pro model, that's $200 a month over there for ChatGPT's luxury brand, $199 a month over here as well. And you just basically still the same scale of rate. It's like 100 credits per dollar. So anyway, I just wanted to dive into the search result and show you what I prompted it for. This thing started at 10:39 a.m. and the entire result took till 11:14 a.m. So that was 35 minutes, and it went back and forth. I gave it one prompt and it went back and forth, getting a lot of errors, and you can see it's doing this search and it's coming back and forth. It's giving me preliminary results. It's adjusting the way it's doing things. So I get to see the entire reasoning behind this whole entire thing. And it had a lot of errors, accessing data automatically. So let me show you my prompt. You get an idea. Basically, I'm looking for service-based businesses in states neighboring me, making a certain amount annually, spending a certain amount on leads, and I'm selling my AI automation business. And I want decision makers, owners of these companies, so that I can reach out to them and sell them my services. So at the end of this entire scenario, it gave me a report. So I get this sweet report and it gives me the results. I got 3 leads, 3 companies that fit the exact profile, 2 of them exactly, and then another one that was kind of on the upper end. Um, I said in the intro video as well that I was expecting more, like at least 20, maybe up to 100, but it couldn't access a lot of the sites. But the good news is that I can always go back and do research myself. The biggest constraint was it required human authentication. I'm sure that a lot of these sites say, like, check this little CAPTCHA image to make sure that you're not a bot. And it also, some of these sites require login info. So that's another thing that if you are using any of Anthropic or OpenAI, so like the Claude and the OpenAI assistant models that can take over your computer and do searches like this, they're going to ask for those login details. And we want to be careful at giving your credentials away to any large language model, especially these ones like DeepSeek and Manus. They are hosted in the Republic of China, and they may keep your data forever. So don't ever give your private credentials. Don't give social security numbers. Don't give physical ailments like your blood test results, things like that. Things that you don't want really like anyone on the internet to know. But with that being said, Manus didn't require any logins or authentication, which is great. I gave it a simple prompt, and then 35 minutes later, I get this nice report. So love it, hate it. What are my takeaways? I like it. I think it was great. It was a fun little demo. It gave me some information. It gave me some tools that I can use as follow-ups. So I could see, the exact sites that it was scraping and having authentication access issues. So I can go in myself and manually scrape them myself. So I can go and create accounts and log in and potentially extract more useful information if this is an actual search result that I'm looking to acquire. So would I pay $39 or $200 a month? No, I'm not going to do that. I also don't find very many use cases for this level of deep research. So am I going to be using this day in and day out? No. I mean, I'm using other AI tools all the time, and I would prefer those tools that are more short, quick prompts, or I'm using copywriting prompts, or I'm the image created prompts, or things like that. This is really not that effective in my opinion. So hype train, yes, and actual real world results, meh.
Is Manus AI impressive? Absolutely. Is it worth the wait and hype? Well, that depends on your needs. It's like having a very thorough but very expensive research assistant. One that can work independently, but it might need you to finish the job. And what we're seeing with Manus AI, it isn't so much a revolution as it is an evolution. It's showing us where AI is headed, maybe towards this truly autonomous operation, but we're really not quite there yet, and that's okay. Every step forward in an AI technology teaches us something new about both its potential and its current limitations. You want to stay ahead of the AI curve and learn how to leverage these tools for real businesses and actually learn how to make money with AI, head on over to my exclusive community, The Corporate Escape Artist. The link's in the description below, and we're building a community of forward thinkers who actually want to understand and profit from the AI revolution, not just chase the hype.